Hey, I have a word. Things ain't so bad. Things ain't so bad. They turned your fall into a show. Now they're stumbling on an empty stage. You made me the punchline of your comedy. Now you're headlining a tragedy with no audience to clap for you. My dear chosen ones, let's talk about a certain breed of person. The kind who takes your toughest moments and turns them into their personal entertainment. Their pers oops, wrong part. They sat in the front row when you stumbled, laughing a little too loud, leaning in for every detail, like your pain was the plot twist they've been waiting for. They've been waiting for. They didn't just notice your fall; they savored it, whispered about it, built entire conversations around it. And for a while, they convinced themselves and maybe even a few others that your story had ended right there in the rubble. But here's the thing, they didn't factor in but here's the thing they didn't factor in. But here's the thing they didn't factor in. Stories don't end just because someone else closed the book. You chosen one kept writing. If you started to shine, their light would dim. If you found peace, the story they told about you would fall apart. And that's why your growth made them itch. Your happiness wasn't just inconvenient to them, it was a direct threat to their identity, to the identity that they had built off your suffering. They wanted you stuck in a loop, repeating the same scene of loss, sadness, and struggle. Because as long as you stayed down, they could keep playing the role of better than you. I'm sick. But what they didn't see coming was that your story wasn't written for them. You started healing little by little, step by step, and while you were piecing yourself back together, they were losing their grip. How are you building while they said you were finished? The questions don't require you to answer them. Your life is answering them every single day, and chosen one. That's the real judgment day. It's not some loud punishment or dramatic downfall for them. It's the slow, steady exposure that happens when the lie stands next to the truth for too long. I'm looking at my notes. and and the truth wins without even trying. Think about it. They used to own the narrative. They wrote the script, cast themselves as the hero and you as the villain. But now the script is burning, the audience is turning in their seats. Now the script is burning and the audience is turning in their seats. The same people they once warned about you are now looking at them sideways, wondering why is the unstable, toxic person they described, why the wondering why that unstable, toxic person they described is walking around radiating peace and strength while they themselves are snapping, unraveling, and dripping bitterness everywhere they go. This is why your comeback hits harder than any revenge plan ever could, because it's rooted in reality, not retaliation. You didn't have to tear them down. You didn't have to choose rumors you didn't have to chase rumors or clear your name. You just had to keep building your own lane until the lane they tried to trap you in completely disappeared. Now they're stuck trying to explain the gap between what they said and what everyone else sees. And every day the gap gets wider. Chosen one, here's the part that makes them truly restless at night. They can't undo the growth that they can't undo the growth. They can't rewind the clock and make you the broken one again. They can't repackage you into the character they need you to be for their story to work. Your evolution ripped the pen right out of their hand. Oops. Now they have to sit back and watch the real story. The one they tried to bury, the one they tried to bury rise out of the ground like a skyscraper. They can't block from view. Metaphor time. Your comeback is a rise and your comeback is the sunrise. And they're the thief who thought night would last forever. Forgive me. They built their confidence in the dark, thinking no one could see their true face. But when your light came over the horizon, it didn't just illuminate you, it exposed every shadow they were hiding in. That's why your success feels like judgment to them. It's not that you're punishing them, it's that your existence is yeah, it's that your existence in this elevated form is proof of their deception. I know you might ask, why does my growth bother them so much if they've moved on? Let the garden of weeds be a lesson they can't unlearn. You don't have to step foot in it, chosen one. Just keep walking toward your own field of growth while theirs wraps around their ankles and pulls them under. And that, chosen ones, is the reality they're choking on right now. Not by accident, but by design. The same field they planted for your downfall is the one swallowing them whole. And there's no way out except to face what they've done. So that's the word. I'm going to ask you to take us back to the Lord, find out what season you are in. Every word is not for you. So remember to pray. But I want to say God bless you, and I will be back when the Lord sends me. Have a wonderful night.